Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Ratchet and Clank 2 Going Commando. I have two help desk people on with me today, and I will let them introduce themselves.
Hi, I'm Laylight.
Hi, I'm Speedball. Please hold.
So, today we'll be heading off to Planet Barlow to find the Desert Riders, where apparently we can use them to infiltrate thugs for less and find the bad guy. But first we have to get through the...
Well, it's always a good excuse to learn more about the enemies, is to learn to be one of them, at least for a little bit.
Are we going to have to paint...
They've always got to put up a good front, you know. It's a business. I like how they've kind of structured the whole thing.
We have to paint ourselves blue to join the Beagle Boys here.
That... Gadgetron. But I thought Megacorp was our sponsor this time around. So, let's see here. We have two different ways to go, both of which loop back around. But I'm going to take... Oh, nope. I don't want to do that. I'm going to head up first and take this pathway first. And remember to grab this...
Yeah, it's a good way of kind of mixing things up. Like, it sounds like it'd be one of those, stereotypical desert planets, but kind of mixing it in with these, ruins of previous buildings does end at least a little bit more flavor to it. Although I'm seeing a lot of suspicious bottomless pits, so maybe this is more like cliff planet than desert planet.
Well, it's a cliff biome, and besides, Speedball and I talked a lot about, a good desert when we did Parasite Eve 2.
Oh, I'll have to catch up on that later. Now, what purpose would this machine have ever served back then?
Good question.
It looks like dirt hoppers, maybe?
Yeah, that looks like dirt hoppers, but it's going in a circle. It looks like it's going to give everyone their share of dirt.
Come on, there we go.
Oh no, space chihuahuas.
Yeah. But they're the melee weapon, the small melee type enemy for this particular world. I mean,
Yeah, it looks like the spread on that thing is pretty good. You might have actually been better off picking them off at medium range than getting that close to them.
True.
It looks like the auto aim for that thing isn't really the best.
No. But we have water with a face mask and Clank's water jets.
Well, nice that we still have those.
Yeah, as I mentioned before, this series is pretty good about, letting you retain utility upgrades between games.
Oh, interesting the way that's set up. It's two basic obstacles together, but because you start on a moving platform, you're kind of more incentivized to just go for it, go for that first swinging jump. And because you're more likely to not hit it head on, you're more likely to have that side-to-side oblong swinging you were doing. So it's still doable, but it's a little bit more subtle than either of them in isolation would have been.
Which is very important because we're about to... This particular jump set can go very, very wrong very, very fast.
Alright, how good is your timing? Yeah, if you start swinging all over the place like you're doing near the end there, that'll happen.
Oh boy.
Didn't stay in control.
No, but part of the problem is you have a look at these guys. They're not in a straight line.
No, they're not. They're slightly off.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, so some degree of this is going to happen whether you want to or not. But that's better, yeah.
Okay, come on.
And
no, now that's worse.
I can tell you from experience that it is possible to recover from that. Yeah, if you start swinging carefully, but it can take a while. And yeah, the propeller is not absolutely going to help you there. Very good.
You are not getting through this world without Clank, period. Come on.
Alright, I'm not even going to ask how that worked. I'm just glad it did.
If you try to wait until you're in position to grab it, You're swing away before... Come on. Die. There we go.
Point blanked all of them.
But you'll know...
Yeah, like the piercing and like being able to hit a lot of them in the cone is pretty good. It's just obviously it's pretty weak to enemies flanking around you, so you really gotta stay in control of the situation to really get the most out of that one.
Yep.
It's great against medium-sized and big enemies, though.
Grab the right... I want to grab the swing shot. There we go.
No, they haven't invented the grappling hook that's also a shotgun yet. Maybe if they have an undermount on it.
Huh.
Ah, they put that guy on ice.
Yeah. Well, I suppose there's only one thing to do. Let's break the ice and introduce ourselves.
My invention works! Huh? It's called the Therminator. It fires charged thermal pellets that can thaw an ice block or freeze a body of water. Gadgetron will pay me millions.
Hey, I don't know how long you've been frozen, but I don't think Gadgetron's operated in this galaxy for years. Everyone buys Megacorp products these days.
Hey, maybe you'd like to buy it.
Ah, the joys of, being downsized because your company went under.
Maybe Megacorp is
Did he just
hiring.
accidentally freeze
making
himself?
Try
Making a
customizing
prototype
your
is one
quick select
thing.
in the
Making an
pause
actual
menu.
product line with SKUs is another one.
Ooh, not quite.
So, I think that's a pretty smart move. He just took the money and ran. Alright, well, buyer beware. You're in possession of something you might not fully understand, but if it works well enough, it works. Oh, hey, there you go.
I don't remember what's up there. I think I'll have to come back and figure out... Oh, up here's what's up there. Okay, that's not working. Also, thermodynamics? What's that?
This is thermodynamics.
It's fine. It has a built-in heat reservoir. Yeah. It's all battery powered.
Right, and this is the other way around. The darn guy took the lift up and left us behind. Bastard.
There isn't even a call button.
Yeah. But... something... Right, I gotta go the other way around. Right. So, we have the thermal detonator. I was gonna say thermal detonator, but that's Star Wars. Actually, hold on. Come on. Almost there.
Those things seem to have a pretty big range on their bite, so I don't think just running away from them actually works to dodge that.
Hold on. I want to
We
go...
still haven't found the Desert Riders.
Yeah, sorry, I was trying to hit the triangle button to, activate my weapon wheel, and it went to go triangle button to enter ship.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it reset the enemy position, so I guess it's alright.
Yeah. But that's what the multi-star does.
Yeah, that thing seems like a much better fit for those hordes of little doggos.
Yeah.
As far as bouncing between them and having auto-aim.
Alright, let's stock up on ammo. Oh, still have the secret... Ooh. I don't want to get the secret gun right now. It's a good enough choice.
You're worried that it's going to take attention away from all these other weapons?
For now, yeah. Because we're going to... Oh, spoilers for the end of this video. We're going to have a lot of guns by the end of this video, by the way. Also...
Yeah, there you go. This is what this is for.
Yeah, also notice how those guys had shields, but the first shot from the Blitz gun blew away their shield. So they have a...
And staggered them.
Yeah,
too.
they had a little bit of, Boom. Boom.
Yeah, even a big, beefy enemy like this one, just knocking it back.
Yep. Valid strategy.
Just double checking some stuff here.
Yeah, I mean, it's been a while, but I think if you were trying to wrench that thing or plank away at it with the Lancer, that would eventually work, but it'd take you a while. The damage output on this thing is pretty good when you can actually land the shot.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. I mean, it's not my favorite weapon in this game, but I can understand its use.
Yeah, I mean, it's... When you actually really take a look at it, it is kind of a no-frills shotgun. I mean, Nuclear Throne has a really satisfying shotgun on it because the pellets bounce off walls, and you get a bonus damage for shooting enemies from point blank, neither of which I think are really in effect here. So it's more of just a matter of if you're shooting an enemy from point blank, more of those rays are going to hit them, and that's your damage bonus.
Yeah. However, I'm just going to say, you know, having a whole bunch of enemies charge at you, like this...
In a narrow area, where they're funneled into a cone...
Yeah.
There you go. I sure hope these aren't the guys we're supposed to be interviewing with. If there's none of them left, we're gonna have a problem. I guess we're supposed to intimidate the last one, maybe.
There we go.
Well, I guess this works too.
Whoa, that's already way bigger.
Yeah.
It even makes a mushroom cloud, because of course it does. That's just what users expect. That's the quality guarantee right there.
Come on. There we go. And the Blitz gun has some decent range to it as well. Alright. Continue point. Ooh.
It's like they're having a powwow.
Hold on.
Well, listen, even in the far future, it's still okay to, sit around the campfire with some friends.
Yeah.
I just want to throw some...
Campfire is giant emissions vent.
I'm just going to throw some fuel on this fire.
Man, that was a
There you go. Oh no, fire hot.
Yeah.
straight up MDK move.
Well, listen, I'm just glad you didn't break the gas line and cause a gas leak.
Ooh, that would have been a problem.
I mean, you can say what you want about the ruins and the infrastructure. What is still left afterwards is surprisingly solid.
Mm-hmm.
We built these things to last.
Oops. Stay away from me.
That's another thing that reminds me of MDK. One of its weapons was world's smallest nuclear explosion.
Yeah, so, I mean, you're taking some hits, but you're past the early game where you had, like, barely any health. So as long as you're mostly just taking scratch damage from enemies, it's mostly not a problem.
Yeah. But also, kind of saw that one coming.
Yeah, they didn't really try to hide this one. They made it pretty obvious. So, at least that gives you a chance to get ready. Nice shooting.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, this one's biased a lot less in favor of the shotgun, but you definitely made it work anyway.
Well, it doesn't help any that the enemy turns towards you, while the cutscene is in play, but you can't react, so...
Yeah, they've got you glued in place while that's happening.
Mm-hmm.
But, The thing is, though, you were able to stagger the front waves so that the back waves kind of couldn't really get to you as quickly, because they're not allowed to run through each other.
Should I have a look?
My word, you young people are so fresh these days. Oh, don't feel bad. I guess
Back when
I'm
they
just
remember that this guy was an
old-fashioned about
engineer
that sort of
first
thing.
and a gunslinger
Did you know
second.
that I've been with Gadgetron since the beginning?
So you sell these gadgets?
Darling, they sell themselves.
So I'm playing this on the same emulator I played the first game on, and I have that completed 100% save from the first game. So I'm going to go talk to this nice lady here, and I don't have to pay for the returning weapons from Ratchet 1.
Mike?
Oh, you kept your receipt.
Yes!
That's clever.
Unfortunately, the Rhino 2 costs 1 million bolts, and there's no easy way to cheap out the cost like I could in the first game.
We'll be back here later.
But most importantly, hold on, I need to go to the quick.
First, we have to establish a multi-level marketing scheme to get this money.
Yeah. So here's the thing about the Gadgetron weapons: they don't level up, and they also, I think the game turned around and made them a little, shall we say, less effective in this game than they were in the previous game. Like, the bomb glove here is markedly inferior to the mini nuke, but it doesn't have as much more ammo as the previous one did. Decoy glove, still a decoy glove, but these are basic.
Yeah, I imagine in cases like this where they've lowered the damage a little bit to encourage you to use the new weapons still.
Damn.
The utility option, I imagine the decoy glove probably actually has some pretty good use.
Oh, absolutely. I want to keep some utility here. So right now it's keep the Blitz gun because I'm still leveling that up. The Visibomb gun, the Multi-Star because it's my favorite gun. Visibomb because it's my rocket launcher until I get the actual rocket launcher. Tesla Coil for crowd control. Mini Nuke because boom. And the 3 utility things that don't automatically equip when relevant.
Yeah, I mean, that is kind of the thing, is those utility options kind of take up room on your hotbar unless you kind of constantly want to be menuing to them. But you really don't need 8 weapons in this game. Especially when things are kind of multi-purpose anyway. I mean, you can still use the buzzsaw gun even on large enemies if you want. It'll just take longer.
But you know what? Here. Tesla Claw.
There you go. Oh, yeah, there you go.
That's...
Ooh,
Yeah. But...
barbecued all of them.
Yeah. However, the important thing is, you cannot cross this gap without Clank.
Oh, yeah, that's way too far.
So
Hey,
this
let you in
requires that you have
Get
Clank
lost, or
involved.
flatten your robot into a hubcap.
Touch him.
You can just shout to him across the
Plasma
gap.
City.
No,
Oh,
you
gosh.
have to actually get up
He didn't have
close
to
and personal.
yell. Why did he have to yell?
But
Hey, man.
I can't hear you. La 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 la. Only a little guy.
Sir, it is okay. We are your fellow desert riders.
but first time Clank is actually
you
involved in the cutscene
understand
now.
my Sensitivities?
Absolutely, sir. We just came here to race.
Well, you can borrow my bluebell, so long as you're gentle. She just laid
I am unsure about how to feel about
Hang in
this
there,
sort
my
of
brother.
cutscene now,
Bluebell
20
is
years
in good
later.
hands.
But it does reinforce that, you know, Clank is a much better actor than Ratchet ever was. Alright.
That's true. When you have guns, you feel like you have to use them. Like when you have a hammer, everything starts looking like a nail.
Well, even back in the first game, the Gadgetron guy was like, yeah, I think I hired the wrong guy, you know, when he got Ratchet instead of Clank.
That was a really quick changeover you had to do for that last one.
Yeah. Alright, hoverbike races. You were mentioning...
So naturally, like, it's not enough to just sign up for the race and just kind of do average and, like, kind of just hang out with the rest of the group. No, you do have to actually do... I forget if you have to get first place or you have to get...
First place.
Either way, you have to actually... Yeah, you have to actually do well.
Yeah, come on.
Which is more of a video gameism there.
Yeah.
I like the wall collisions here because, like, oftentimes in F-Zero or Mario Kart or whatever, if you... Well, okay. Besides that...
Okay, you guys talk. I gotta focus on racing here.
So, like, oftentimes if you just run into the wall, you, like, bounce off it like an elastic collision, and you really get thrown off, and it gets hard to actually stay on the course. But the way they've kind of done, like, minor scrapes here is you'll take a little bit of body damage, but most of the time you'll still be able to actually stay on course and keep your orientation, yeah, like that. So you can recover so much easier as long as you're mostly pointing the right way.
Looks like the health is a little more granular, too. You know, it's not just 4 pips and you're dead like his nano armor usually is.
Yeah, I mean, it kind of lends more flavor to the whole thing as being kind of imprecise on purpose.
Yeah.
Alright. Because there's some amount of lead to the whole thing, obviously.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, there you go. This is the real way of being like any kind of Naughty Dog or Insomniac or etc. Like racing game of the era is you want to be chaining those turbo boosts. Like pick up the second turbo boost before your first turbo boost runs out.
You can stock 3 up.
If you do it right, you're just like, yeah, you're turboing the entire race. And like you can use your turbo speed to ramp to the harder sections and get more turbo and keep turboing forever. And like we were talking about earlier, you just spend less time on the ground where all the other racers and the hazards and whatnot are. Fly through the air and you can keep getting turbo. Okay, well you missed that one, but it's fine. They're not going to stress you out too much this time.
Okay, I have enough of a lead. I can start talking again because you can see the map on the upper right-hand corner. I'm the yellow dot. Son of a...
Yeah, if there is rubber banding, it's not very strict.
It's also the tutorial drive. Turn. So, you know, you're kind of expected to win eventually.
Yeah, so this kind of ties into my philosophy that I think it's better if mandatory minigames are, quote, too easy than too hard. Because you can still have fun playing a minigame that's too easy.
No! Son of a... No!
Oh.
No!
Might be better if you just crash on purpose. No, it's fine. You're just preserving dramatic tension.
No, half a second!
Half a second? Oh, that's just needles.
Yeah, but you see, like, 2 minutes, 35 seconds. You know, it's not like it's a 10-minute long race. That's right.
Yeah.
I'm actually a little bit surprised that it wasn't a hard crash there when you missed that ramp, though. That actually kind of seems like a bit of an oversight.
Yeah.
Because that's what I was expecting to happen, was your ship to blow up, but it'd place you a little bit far back so you could get on the ramp.
Yeah. And me missing the turn back onto it didn't help any either.
Yep, it's all about smooth, small nudges of the steering wheel, especially when you're going at rocket speed.
We are talking the PlayStation 2 controller here. Okay, 50 seconds, good. I can trim that down without too much of an issue. And, of course...
Yeah, it's been too long. I forget whether I was using the analog stick or the D-pad for this, but it seems like it probably doesn't want to use left and right for this.
I'm using the analog stick, and my right hand, I'm holding the boost and the accelerator with a death grip right now.
Oh. Have you got the legendary claw grip going on right
Yes,
now?
I do.
Oh dear. You can't see it, but I'm just kind of shaking my head a little bit over here.
I developed my claw grip.
Hey, I just lapped a guy.
Monster Hunter games on the PSP.
I'm lapping these fools.
Good.
Yeah, I forget whether I actually put my thumb over both of the buttons, or if I remapped one of them to R1 or something.
Come on, turn. This is definitely going through all the races in the collectathon is going to be a thing. That's for sure.
Look, it's fine. All this stuff, all these scrapes, it'll all buff out. It's alright.
A little bit of nanotech. Making this jump is just... If you're not making that jump, you're not making first place for the most part. Okay, there we go. Ow.
Yeah, that's a good solid 7 seconds there. That's basically what I'd expect.
I'm just going to see where second place comes in now. Almost 10.5 seconds later.
Pretty good.
Yeah. And now I'm morbidly curious how late the guys I lapped are.
Oh.
Well, about a lap's length, so probably around 40 seconds or so.
We'll see. Because we're past that point.
Oh wow, you really left them into the dust.
Come on. Even the autopilot is about to complete another lap here.
Did they just get run off the road? I think they're stuck on the wall.
Crash?
Oh wait, hold on.
There it is. Oh dear.
It said 8th place twice.
Here, take this helmet.
Yeah.
So the
Yeah.
Huh.
you're one of us.
Weird.
But I'll take it.
Incoming message from the boss. Attention all Thugs for Less employees. First of all, whatever slug brain's been eating all the choochie bars in the break room, better quit stuffing his face. Or else, hey, turn those lights off. It's bad feng shui. Ahem. Next, our space rendezvous point has been moved to, and listen up, knuckleheads, the Felsen system in Sector 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If you're no good with numbers, find a buddy to help you. Lastly, the company picnic is this Sunday. Don't forget to bring your own juice this time. Hey! I saw that, Cletus! You just earned yourself a write-up. Don't worry. The boss only yells because he loves us.
Yes, sir. I do feel his affection.
Did you see that broadcast?
Not really.
We should scope out that rendezvous point.
Yes, we might intercept some stray transmissions.
It's hard to see in this thing.
And now we can go...
I mean, going to the meetup is one thing, but you'd be surprised what you could learn at the company picnic,
Oh,
too.
yeah.
Oh yeah. It's where you get all the dirt.
But racing is probably going to be in and around the same time I do the arena, so that will be much later.
Yeah. Clean up.
Yep. So thank you guys for joining me this time. And I will see everybody in the next video when we go do some signals intercept. Probably some mini games.
Thank you for doing the